Hi, everyone, and welcome back to the Dapper Degens. My name's Josh Albrecht.
I'm Martin Shireen.
I'm Ross Kierlock.
I'm Will Waller.
And I'm Dan Delaney.
That's right. That is who we all are. And it is a Melee Monday that we are recording this. It is the day before Christmas Eve. And looking around at the family, the Brady Bunch squares, looks like
you all conspired against me.
Is not participating.
Yes.
It also looks like one is at home. Martin.
Yeah, no, I am. I mean, technically, I'm home, but not home. Right?
Tell Mama Martin I said hi.
Yeah.
Okay, I will tell Mama Martin.
Yes, not Mama Shireen, Mama Martin.
Mama Martin.
That's her new name. That's her new name.
That's like Mrs. Doubtfire. Like when you put a dress on Martin, it's Mama Martin. Woo! Oh well, that was great.
For the record, my mom looks. Yeah, no, we're not that similar. I
no,
think
your
some
mom
people will be
is
able to tell.
in comparison. Anyway, so it is a Melee Monday, and we just found out before we started recording that Martin does not own Melee, which is weird because you have a mountain of shirts, and this one isn't on it. And you also didn't get the hoodie. Which...
Yeah, I specifically passed on the hoodie because I wasn't sure if the shirt is somewhere in the mountain.
I love it. It still comes back to Shirt Mountain, screwing everything over. Yeah. Well, the first thing we have to address is the Christmas cards that went out. We did send out some Dapper Degen Christmas cards. First and foremost, I want to say if you are a follower of our little podcast here and you didn't get one, it's not that we don't love you. It's that we didn't have your address or a way to get it to you. So for those people, we did actually post the video that had a little QR code on the card on our social media accounts that wished everyone a happy holidays, Merry Christmas. And so if you didn't get it or missed it on the card, go to our Facebook page. You can watch it there. The biggest comment that I had seen about it was the outtakes.
Yeah.
Everyone loved the outtakes.
Yeah.
So
we need to start messing up during recording.
No.
Wrong. You can't fake an outtake, right? It's just that either happens.
I get it. I guess we're just too good. We don't.
Happy Tuesday! Oh my gosh, it's actually Monday. I'm so stupid. How did I mess that up? Like that's not funny. No one's gonna. You can't do that. It's not.
That's fine to me.
What I think we should
episodes
do
are outtakes.
That's a fair point.
It is just one big outtake.
That's a fair point. Honestly, it would be mostly just Ross anyway. It would just be like an extra 5 minutes of Ross.
Uncut.
Uncut. If there was any chance that any of us had a spin-off Degen podcast, it's Ross. Ross, uncut, unfiltered.
That's something.
It would be the opposite of 4 Kids. It would be like
that would definitely be like a paid for option.
Yeah.
Patreon.
Like not even like YouTube would be like we can't have this on our.
You know how much we cut out of my stuff? People don't even think I talk, and it's because we cut everything out.
Yeah, that's why.
Yeah, that's why. Yeah.
There's so much post editing that I just get most of my stuff just gets cut.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, good editing too. It looks like we don't even stop.
Yeah.
All right. So anyway, we'll see. Right? We'll work on it. We'll see how that goes with outtakes. Christmas Eve is going to be tomorrow. When the majority of you are going to see this, it will be Christmas Eve or later. I wanted to talk about Christmas presents, and we'll go around the horn because I feel like for us guys, we're all, in our mid-30s, 40s, wherever. It's hard to get gifts for a guy, right? Especially like if someone says, "What do you want? What do you want for Christmas?" Right? Spouse,
festival of the holidays.
And
get out.
You get to have that for like 3 weeks out of the year.
Don't ask Ross.
Yeah. Okay. And so, because the main reason is, right, we just buy it ourselves. If there's something I need, I'm going to buy it. Yeah. And if there's something I don't need, I'm not thinking about it. Right? Like, when was the last time? Like, now, for me, right, I need it. So I get it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have a lot of things that I want. It's not a lot of wants.
Say that again?
Either I need or I don't want. So but I wanted to go around the horn and see like, is that the same for you guys? And is there anything specific you asked for this year because you thought, oh, this is a good gift that I didn't already buy myself? Martin, we're gonna start with you.
Yeah, I actually asked for Disney gift cards.
Okay,
'Cause
gift
I
cards.
can use those,
Smart.
right? Because it's like,
Yep.
Don't have to spend
Right.
cash.
Right,
Other
because
than
gift
that, yeah,
cards,
just buy
but a
it.
gift card's not a gift. It's a I don't know right now. Just give me something for later. It's a for later gift, which is fine. It's still a
Sure,
good
yeah.
gift, but it's a I don't know. I'll know later, and then I'll
I
use
mean-
whatever you gave me.
They seem impersonal, right? But like my mom will wrap it in like 5 boxes, right? It starts off in a little box and then another box, and like it's
That's a total Mama Martin move. You know?
yeah. And yeah, I think 5 boxes is probably the max, but yeah, each one's individually wrapped too, right? So there's too much
Different wrapping paper.
Yes, different wrapping paper.
That's
Yeah.
impressive.
Yeah.
That's commitment.
I mean, I don't want to pan the camera over, but there is multitudes of tubes of wrapping paper just to the left of me.
Nice.
All right,
Yeah.
I'm gonna regret this, but Ross, what about you?
So people just ask me how many Disney gift cards I really want. So that's usually the first thing. Lego
It's in
gift
the two or
cards,
in the-
Roosevelt
Oh.
gift cards, and socks, which my
Sock.
wife has
Oh god.
already knocked it out of the park this year. I sent you guys a picture last
Yeah,
night
yeah.
because we
Yeah.
did our Christmas. We did our Christmas a couple of days early. So
I
Yeah,
love
right.
it. Let's talk about this. Let's talk about the socks and underwear, right? You grow up and it's like you never socks. Right? As you get older, I feel like socks are a great gift because it's something we don't think about.
right. So these were Stance brand, if I said that right. They have
Like I'm taking a stance. that?
yes, they have a shop in Disney Springs, and they have right now a 4-pack Disney line and a 4-pack like crew socks of Harry Potter socks. And if you buy the 4-pack, you get a pair of Remy socks exclusive. If you're
course.
missing out, you got to get the
Of course.
Gotta
I
get
get the
those
Remy socks.
exclusives, man.
Yep.
yeah,
Yep,
and then the
drop
Harry,
Do you
zone.
have to buy it in person?
no, you can buy it online.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
and then,
Martin's-
All right, cool.
I know what Martin's doing in a half hour.
Yeah.
and then,
Why
and
wait
then
that
Harry-
long?
And then I'm pretty sure they're like guaranteed too. So I don't know. I haven't read too much into the guarantee, but they're like guaranteed to like stay up.
Normally you pay extra for that.
Usually,
Okay.
usually Ross has to make him stand up on his own, but
Yeah. Yeah.
Does it take a lot of work to,
Oh, God.
to stay up?
This is definitely getting cut in post.
yeah. Nope. That's good.
Nope.
Thick. All right, good. All right, hey, Will. what
Hey,
about
buddy.
you? Yeah.
I'm good.
Yeah. What about you for Christmas, huh?
I didn't even get asked this year what I wanted. I think my parents have finally figured out just either give me gift cards or give me cash or buy me really bright, fun shirts. And even that, it's if I see what I want, I buy it.
Let's talk about that though with a specific shirt. So, are you without them saying like Julie could not? Well, I mean, I guess since she lives, she could look in the closet. But anyone else, I would be terrified to say, yeah, just buy a shirt from the website.
What
Because if I
website?
wanted it from Roosevelt's, thank you.
Yeah,
Yep.
Roosevelt.
Because otherwise, I either have it because I needed it, or
Yeah.
I didn't buy it, or I already have it. So I just would be like, "Oh, thanks. I'm gonna have to return this. Thank you so much."
It's the
Thank
thought
you.
that counts.
It is the thought that counts.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So I'm just jealous. Like nobody's asked me what I wanted or like gotten me gifts since I was, I don't know, 16.
Oh, come on.
No, like it's just never been like my parents are like, yeah, you're an adult, whatever, go away. And
Yeah, but you're not.
Uh,
You're a family man.
Yeah, I get gifts from my kids.
Uh-huh.
But I'm kind of with you on this one. It's like the things that I would want somebody to give me. I have really expensive hobbies, and the sad thing is the shirts are the cheapest of my hobbies. And it's like when it comes to guitars, when it comes to computer equipment, when it comes to like shirts, like you were saying,
Legos.
it's hard to describe to people what I want because they could buy me a guitar that looks cool, but it may not have the right shaped neck. It's uncomfortable to play. It's like all of these things that somebody just hands you, a couple $1,000 or a couple $100, piece of something. You're just like, hey, yeah, I can't ever use this. It'll just go in a corner until you forget that you gave it to me, and then I sell it or trade it for something else. Because then you feel horrible about the whole like exchange, trade, sell after the fact thing too.
Yeah.
Especially if there's someone that comes over to your house once in a while, because then it's like you're like, okay, hey, is your sister coming? All right, I got to go get that gift she got me 2 years ago out of storage. That awful looking art piece, and I got to hang it and be like, oh yeah, it's up all year round. We love it so much.
Wait,
chore.
wasn't that the one episode of Big Bang Theory when like Amy buys Penny something like a custom piece of artwork? Yes, and she like the minute Amy walks out, she like grabs it down off the wall, and then like Amy's like super embarrassed by it.
Yep, that's exactly it. And so I get it, Dan. You don't want to deal with that. 100%. That makes sense. So with us, the only real like gift exchange that we do besides stuff for kids in the family is my wife's family does a Secret Santa thing that on Christmas we exchange. There's a limit of how much you can spend and on the person. And the thing is that everyone puts out a list. And so I'm like,
oh yeah, top 3.
It's really just hey, here's a to-do list. Can you go buy these things?
Yeah, go buy it.
And then I'll buy these things for this person. And it's like, so there's no mystery about what I'm getting, but it's who got it for me. Oh, it was, uncle, whatever.
Yeah.
So what I usually try to do is I like things that I don't necessarily need, but things that go into whatever I'm into at that time. So right now it was like for meetups. So I was like, oh, okay, like little travel stuff for when I go to meetups, or like a different, I don't know, carrying bag or case or something for when I go to this place. All stuff that I wouldn't have bought anyway. So it's okay. I'm okay with it. But there's definitely no surprise. There was surprise when after last week, Carlos, Dr. Cortez sent some packages, and then I got one. Hey, he didn't forget about me, and he didn't forget
about Ross.
Yeah,
right, we don't need to go at each individually because I think we know the majority of the stuff. I got a dented can of sweet condensed milk. I got an undented can of evaporated milk.
Let's not go individually. Goes individually.
No. Yep. Like Ross, go at the same time. Like we don't need,
Hey, Ross, what's in your box?
I got
cream of coconut from Ross.
Yeah.
All right, hold on. I got. Okay, I'm gonna assume he sent a shirt for Jordy.
Really?
Well, it's a size small, and it's a slim. Or what?
I don't know.
Put it around my leg?
Shirt goals? I don't know.
Shirt goals? I'm not sure this would fit you.
Probably not.
All right, let me see. There's another one.
It's probably.
And this one's for me. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So matchy. Very nice.
What a beautiful
That makes sense.
Yes, thank you, Carlos.
Okay.
And to anybody who has not met Carlos in person, if you do, give the man a huge hug. He is so much fun to hang out with.
I did also get an envelope here. Some cash inside. Thank you, Carlos. Great. Just kidding. There's no cash. Wait a minute. He gave you money? What the hell? No, he didn't. All right, and then I got this box.
What's in the box?
I don't know. There's a box in a box.
It's a box in a
You
box.
did a box?
I hope it's like a glitter bomb.
I'm waiting for it.
So
Sunglasses.
Oh, a glasses holder.
a sunglass holder
Oh.
because he knew that I was constantly going through, probably from Jack's, when I had gold glasses,
From
black
glasses.
glasses, blue.
That's very smart and
Yeah.
very useful.
That is. Thank you, pal.
And
I
it kind of
appreciate it.
matches your hat holder, right?
It's true. It does.
Yeah.
Boom. What a nice guy. What'd you get, Ross? I wasn't paying attention. Anything good?
I got a box, and it was full of great goodies.
Okay.
It's
Such as?
it's for the Patreon
Oh.
paid site.
Wow.
I'm sorry, it got opened up at the strip club, and most of the girls got to
Oh.
a lot of the stuff before I could get to it. There's a lot of good
That's
stuff
just
in here. I got a card. I got some coconut, condensed milk, lots of really good stuff.
Oh
Can't
yeah.
see if it's in screen there.
Little sackies.
Shirt.
There you
Card.
go.
Carlos is the man.
Yes, he
Yes.
is.
Yeah.
Love him.
Thank you, Carlos.
All right. So talking about Christmas, got Christmas Eve, Christmas Day. Anyone celebrate both days, one day? Let's start with Christmas Eve. Anyone celebrate with family on Christmas Eve instead of Christmas Day?
You
Yeah.
used to.
We used to when we were kids.
Yeah.
Okay, let's start. Let's go the other way. Let's start with you, Dan. So you used to, but not anymore. You used to when you were a kid.
Yeah, when I was a kid, it was like Christmas Eve with the grandparents, Christmas morning, like our family, and then Christmas evening was with my mom's side of the family.
Got it.
And then we did something similar when my kids were young, bouncing around. But my kid's mom, it was kind of 16 different households in a day kind of thing.
Got it.
Martin, what was so funny?
Nothing.
There's a.
It
There's
reminds me of my childhood.
Yeah.
It does.
We'll get there.
Okay. Will. why
No,
don't you go
skip me.
next?
I want to go to Martin. I want to find out what's so funny.
Yeah, that's right. All right. Yeah, good point. Let's go to Martin.
Did Mama Martin chime in from the background?
Hey, Martin, when you're doing that, Dan, check your mic.
Oh.
Go ahead, Martin.
No, so I mean, growing up in Michigan, small towns, a lot of my family used to, all be around here, right? And by a lot, I mean like 20 some people, right? I'm an only child, so like Christmas Day was typically just me and my parents. As I got older, whoever I was dating, bring as well. But like usually it was Christmas Eve, or really late Christmas Day, we would get like the entire extended family together, either at my house or my aunt's house or cousin's house, something like that. And this year, it just scheduling wise, it just kind of coincided that, we're going to do both on Christmas Day. So I get a reprieve tomorrow.
Very nice.
Sleep in and not worry about anything.
There you go.
Must be nice.
Ross.
Christmas Eve, I always do it with my parents, and then like with Lana, and then that night, Lana and I do presents to each other.
But you
And
already
then-
did that.
No, what do you mean?
But you already exchanged gifts.
No. So
Oh,
we save our gifts for each other for us at our house together. And then
Very descriptive.
Is
so
this
like
like a
I-
bedroom situation? I'm confused.
is this
Yeah.
more than socks?
It's sex.
Yeah.
Same
It's
thing
more
as
than
last
it's
year, I
more than
see.
socks.
Okay.
Like I said, it's we're trying to keep this PG YouTube, right? Yeah. So
We can bleep that out. Don't worry.
so Christmas Eve, parents. So like we give parents and parents give us gifts, and then Lana and I that night wake up and we do Christmas at our in-laws.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
And then we do
Kinky.
Christmas in the driveway.
my parents side family all together like mid-afternoon, and then in-laws side of the family
Very busy day.
Christmas Eve.
Is that a lot of driving?
No, everyone's really local, so it's
They're all in a 2-block radius, obviously.
essentially it's not, there's no more than like a 10 or 15 minute drive.
Okay,
So
that's
yeah,
nice.
so it's really so. And then this is probably going off on a tangent, but last year was the first year I've ever. You guys wanted me to talk more. Here we go.
Yeah, there you go.
We're getting into it. We're gonna get
Orlando Blum's getting what he wants.
I love that you can tell.
Let's
You're like,
go.
that's good. Here we go.
All right, so it was kind of a drag last year. So last year was the first time I ever worked the day after Christmas. Do you guys traditionally ever work the day after Christmas?
Yes.
I'm working Christmas Eve and the day after Christmas.
All right. Last year was the first time I can
Every
remember
year.
that I worked the day after Christmas. This year I am, because we own a jewelry store and people want to get
That's right.
stuff sized after Christmas. So they get the Christmas
course.
gift and they come in to get it sized. So I will be going to work
do it
there.
right the first time.
But it was like,
Oh,
it was
thank you
so
so
weird
much.
last year going. It was so weird. Like, I guess I just never noticed that I didn't work the day after Christmas, because we'd always do all of our family stuff on Christmas. And then the day after Christmas was like the time to like open them, like to really open up stuff and like, I don't know, play video games or do Legos or I don't know, just do all that fun stuff.
Enjoy what you were given.
Enjoy it. But like last year, it was like you just like it was like a full day of family, and then it was like, oh well, I gotta wake up at 6:30 in the morning and go to work.
See, and this is the sorry. Go ahead, Mark. Go ahead.
Sorry for the tangent.
I
We
mean,
just went on
is
tangent.
part of that because of like the day of the week that it falls on, Ross?
Traditionally for my work, for the last like 10 years, if it's fallen in the middle of the week, we've always taken the year off, like the year.
Take the whole year off.
Yeah, we
Just
take
take a
the
year.
week off, and if it's like a Monday, Tuesday, or Thursday, Friday, they won't take the week off. But if it's usually on a Wednesday, sometimes it just depends on what kind of year we're having. But
Okay.
last year we didn't do it because it was like on a Monday, I think.
It
Or was
was.
it a leap year, or was it on a Sunday?
It was a Monday, which is why it's on Wednesday this year.
Yeah. So
Thanks, Farmer's Almanac. Okay, so what I wanted to first time out 30 seconds. Dan, how we doing?
We're doing great.
Yeah, okay, that's back. Sounds
Okay, yeah, better.
good. So Ross, the point you brought up. So when
I'm about out of
an old guy
words.
like Martin, okay, and so growing up, it was always Christmas Eve. We went to my dad's side of the family, and then Christmas Day we went to mom's side of the family. Like we still had our own little thing in the morning, and then we went, and that's how it was, right? You saw both sides of the family, and then when I met Julie, it was just her family. Just there was no mom's side, dad's side. It was just like her family because she had a big enough family that it was like, screw the cousins, right? We're just getting together with the siblings and the parents and whoever else. And we were trying to, for a while, we did we tried to include my mom's side and my dad's side and her family. And it was like for Thanksgiving and Christmas, it was too much.
Right.
It was way too much. It was like, I'm not even enjoying the time. So now we see, my mom's side on Christmas Eve. We see her side on Christmas Day. And then like my dad's side, we'll see a different time. And it's honestly, especially when it's after Christmas, I love it. It's like a little bonus Christmas. You get a little bit, you had leftovers that you can like reheat. You have people over. There's more presents after the kids already got bored or broke the stuff they got on Christmas Day. It's great. I'm a big fan of doing it that way instead of trying to smush it all together into those 2 days. Big fan.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Right? Okay, hard transition.
Did Will go?
No.
And it doesn't matter.
No.
It doesn't matter.
Will, no. I'm sorry, Will. Go ahead. That's not.
I don't care.
I I got lost in Ross's tantrum.
Very long-winded. Yeah.
I forgot how long. I
When
don't
we were
even know what day
when
it
we
is.
were kids, it was myself, my sister, and my one cousin. We'd go to my dad's side of the family, and then on Christmas Day we'd be with my mom's side of the family. And now, as an adult, it's like Christmas Eve is usually I'll stay at home and watch Christmas movies, and then maybe go to my buddy's house who lives 10 minutes away, and he's got his whole family up there, and we'll sit and drink and just have fun and just be around friends. And then Christmas Day is with the family, and the past 3 years now, it's been dinner at my parents', and then we'll go to my sister's house for dessert and like bring my nephew his gift.
There you go.
Because
That's
it's
nice.
easier for my sister and my brother-in-law because they don't have to truck all the shit back to their house.
Oh,
It's like
sure.
the
Yeah,
parents
yeah.
bring
No.
everything there,
Right,
and it's like, hey, it's all here. You don't need to now take all of this, put it
Yep.
in the vehicle, and then do it again.
Yep.
You're doing so good.
So,
Do
we
you
try
think
to make it
anybody
easy.
does their family holiday like at the festival of the holidays?
Oh, God,
And then they
that's
don't
not
have
I mean,
to-
maybe,
that's
you know
not
what,
the
Ross?
transition
Maybe
we're
the
doing.
people that live in Orlando.
No, we're not doing that transition. We're blocking that
No.
transition, and instead we're gonna go off of something that Will said, which is you said you watch Christmas movies.
Yep.
Let's talk about Christmas movies, okay? Because when Jordy, my oldest, when he was like 5, it was Christmas movies the entire month of December, even past Christmas.
Right.
Right?
Die
We
Hard.
had to tell him like stop.
Yeah, Die
It
Hard.
was Die Hard and then Die Hard again. I was like, look, I love it too, pal, but let's give it a break. No, and
Santa Buddies.
It was everything, every Christmas movie, and now it's like he wants to watch Home Alone, and that's it. He just wants to watch Home Alone like 100 times.
I don't know. If
I mean,
if
he's got good
not,
taste.
if he's not wanting to watch Santa Claus, man.
Okay,
Tim Allen.
so
Yeah.
let's
Yeah.
talk about this. Are there movies like I know a bunch of people, a bunch of families that are like, we watch It's a Wonderful Life every year. It's our family tradition. We watch it. If you don't watch it, you're
I'm
a
gonna go down.
communist. You know,
I'm gonna
you're
go
blah,
down
blah,
this
blah.
tangent today.
I haven't seen It's a Wonderful Life since I was a kid, and I promise you I was not paying attention that hard when I was watching it.
That's my
watch
dad's
it like
favorite.
28
Christmas
years.
movie. My dad will sit and watch it every year on Christmas Eve.
Dude,
at the
I
end of the
don't-
night.
Like we had cable, and like the cable, it was just like 24 hours, a Christmas story.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
And like you just be up, like all the family's asleep, you're back at home, and then
Yep.
you're just like you're like awake and there's nothing on. And it's just
Yep.
a Christmas story.
Just more Christmas story.
Just a Christmas
Yeah.
story.
And you always turn it on when Ralphie's wearing the pink bunny outfit.
right.
Yeah.
Always manage
It's
to do it
always
then.
that time. And also, in the other thing that kills me is like, I'm like, why are we still watching these things on TV? The first time there's a commercial break, I'm like,
Oh,
put it on the
Yeah.
damn screen. Put it on. What
Yeah,
are we
yeah.
doing? Why we paid for this?
Yeah.
We paid for it. No, what are we doing? And then I
Yeah.
immediately turn it off. I want to talk Grinch. A lot of people have feelings on the Grinch.
Which
is their
version?
shit, right?
which one?
Jim Carrey is the only one, the right answer.
No.
Oh,
Here we go.
No.
Martin, I'm
Fighting
with you,
word.
baby. I'm with you, Martin. Jim Carrey
No.
version is the
No.
GOAT. I effing love it, and I get hate everywhere. I'm just
The
like, bring it.
original Dr. Seuss animated.
Oh yeah,
is
we
by
get it. The
far.
OG. If you
No,
don't
the
love
OG. No,
you
because
suck.
it was the truest version to the Grinch.
I don't know, Grinch 2023 or whatever it was.
Oh, with Benedict Cumberbatch. Yeah.
I really liked it. I liked the animated one.
Look, they're all good.
The earliest one.
Yeah, but you guys are wrong except for Martin. The Jim Carrey one is amazing. Okay,
Jim
And I
Carrey's
hate
is
the
good.
people-
The Jim
I hate
Carrey
the
one is
people that
good.
Are like, oh, it's a disgrace. It's a disgrace to the Grinch. Blah blah. If you don't like the one from the '70s, blah. Okay,
No, they're
we
all
get it.
good.
We get it.
You can have
the
a
best one.
favorite.
Okay. So I almost want to say this is partly because of when you were born.
Yes.
100%. Except for Ross. 'Cause he
Except
was
for
not
Martin.
born-
Martin's answer doesn't make sense at that point.
No, no,
Ross
no.
was not born in 20.
Martin was deprived as a kid and never got to watch it.
That's right. Yes, I forgot about that.
We'll make up a
Eh.
backstory that goes along with that.
Okay. All right.
But yeah.
Martin's
right, so-
uncomfortable because
all right,
his
so-
mom's in the room.
So Josh did the, which Christmas Carol movie is the best?
I know. I already know your answer.
Yeah,
Everybody
of course.
knows my answer.
Yeah. Here's the Muppets. Yeah, fine.
I love the Muppets.
Although we
It's
did
great.
watch that today. I made Jordy watch that today, and he was bored after like the first song.
That's
But
on Disney
Do
Plus,
you
right?
include stuff like Scrooged?
Yes,
Into
it
the
is
like
technically a
Scrooge.
Christmas Carol film. That's where they drew their inspiration.
How is the Santa Claus not brought up in this conversation? I don't know.
Did
We
you wait
haven't
a
gotten
minute?
there
We're-
yet.
Because you already used all your words, Ross.
Yeah.
Just gonna mute my mic.
No one would know.
We
the
just need to put the
difference,
still
Ross.
image back up.
Yeah, where's
That'd be the wrong
where's
holiday.
fake Ross?
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, they changed everything around. I don't even know. There. All right.
Yeah, all right, good.
Yeah, there's Ross.
Happy holidays, Ross.
Yeah, it is Ross. Yeah.
He's in the wrong, the wrong.
He's in
holiday.
the Nightmare Before Christmas mode. It's fine.
All right, so I don't know.
Santa Jaws.
I
God,
think,
no.
well, to answer your
haven't
question,
seen that yet.
Will, I think that in
Sir, you
general,
saw the first 5 minutes of that with me.
That's true. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
if you
That's
saw the
all
first
you need
5
to
minutes
watch
of
of
the
that
film,
movie.
Yeah, then you know it's bad. To answer your question, Will, I think that they're all just okay. I don't think there's one
That's
that
fair.
I love. I think they're all just a okay movie.
It's hard because like the Disney classic one, Mickey,
Yes.
Christmas Carol,
Yep.
and
That's
And there's
probably the
there's
one I
two
like.
versions
Carol.
of that too.
Yeah,
I'd lean towards the older, but
Yeah.
I think I'm with you on that, Dan. I think if I had to choose one though, that's probably the way I'm going. But it's still
I don't know any carols.
So
That we
I'm going to
know.
throw something out of left field,
weird.
and it's not even a Christmas Carol, but it's a take on a Christmas Carol. There's
Okay.
a play that I've seen twice now. It's in Bethesda. It's only going to be there for 6 more days. Their last show is on
Hey,
the
wait.
29th.
Hold on. Are they sponsoring the podcast?
Sure.
Okay, then go for
it's
it.
It's called the Hanukkah Carol,
Okay.
right? And it's a Jewish take on a Christmas Carol. I'm not Jewish, but I absolutely loved it, and enough that I've seen it twice, and I'm seeing it a third time this Saturday.
Oh,
with
thanks for
Eric
the invite.
Sheeney.
Yeah, thanks, bud.
If anyone in the
I'm
DC
friend.
area wants to
Too
come,
late. It's too late.
by all
now.
means, it's a great
Yeah.
show.
Sorry.
I think I'm supposed to go with you.
Yes,
I heard it
you
was
are.
sold
Lost
out.
track of time, so
So
I'll be happy. I grew up in a predominantly Jewish neighborhood, so it'd be
Yeah,
it'll be
there's a
fun.
lot of things that go over my head, but it's still really good.
What's the snack stand situation look like at that theater?
The what?
The snack stand.
Like at
Ross,
the
easy.
theater? I mean,
Yeah, like
they
at
have
the
a
theater.
They have a full bar and snacks. I
I'm
mean,
there.
Do they have like latkes?
um,
Because
I
that's a
don't know.
missed
I've-
opportunity right off the bat.
Sure. Yeah. No, you're right. You're right. I didn't check, but I can ask.
we're gonna
Find
need
out when you go for
confirmation.
the third time.
Yeah.
I wanted to ask you guys about new Christmas movies, and the reason why is because I watched Red 1
Yes.
today, which is on Amazon Prime. It was apparently in theaters, but who does that anymore?
It still
I'm just
is.
kidding. I'm so mad that I can't go to a theater. I want to see so many movies in theaters right
I'm
now.
pretty
but
sure it said it was supposed
kids
to
are
be
fun. Anyway, life's fine, guys. Don't worry about it. So it's on Amazon Prime. I thought it was out of theaters because it bombed, and then from a news story that popped up without me looking for it, I thought it said that like it bombed in theaters and then it's just crushing on streaming.
Yeah.
And I don't know if that's true or not, but it worked for me, and I watched it today. It's a PG-13 Christmas movie. I Googled beforehand, does this spoil anything about Christmas? It does not.
Nope.
It is the PG-13 definitely comes with some language,
Mhm.
So like
Little
halfway
bit.
through, I was like, "Ooh, Jordy, no, those are words we know. We don't say, right?" But I loved it. I loved it.
It was
I thought
really
it was
good.
really good.
The depiction of the Headless Horseman in the beginning was really good.
Yeah.
I thought it was different, but that's just me. It was.
I haven't seen it yet.
So it's different, but to me, it hits in that kind of cult classic feel,
I
like
agree.
Monster Squad did.
It's kind of it's got the feeling of like a buddy cop film,
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
just a little bit.
I went in wanting Santa Claus, Tim Allen.
Mm.
And
I mean, you got better Santa Claus,
I don't
Jonah
know,
Jameson,
man.
Santa Claus.
It was dark at times.
Yeah, no, but
it was
it is.
wild at times.
Krampus.
I do love that Krampus is in it.
I don't know. It was good overall. I'm just gonna put it out there. It was not what I expected it to be.
In a good way or a bad way.
Did you even see the trailer?
It was good. I mean, yeah, I did see the trailer. I'm pretty sure a couple of times I'm pretty sure the trailer said it was coming to streaming first, but it definitely came out in theaters.
So using that movie as an example, do you think that will make the rotation for next year because I think that's the big thing that I've noticed is missing or different from back in the day is that it's not like they're not putting out new Christmas movies, whether they be in theaters or, straight to streaming stuff. But, there's not, you don't go back to them. Like Disney Plus did one with, it's called Noel.
Great movie.
Oh, that was so good.
Kendrick. It has Anna Kendrick in it, who is awesome. Huge fan.
Pretty sure Netflix has one or two that are pretty good.
But the thing is, Noel came out like a few years ago. I watched it the year it came out.
Disney Plus came out.
I haven't watched it since. It didn't make the rotation of movies I need to watch every year.
So Josh, I think it's we're oversaturated. Because I feel almost paralyzed trying to find something now to stream.
Yeah.
And traditions are kind of like gone, out the window a little bit. But it's like I tried to watch the new Ben Stiller one. I got like 45 minutes into it, and I'm just like, I can't even force it.
Do you remember the name? Because I'm not familiar with that one.
Is it a Christmas movie?
Are you talking about the Jack Black one?
No.
No, that one looks good.
I'll have to text you it. I think it's the Nutcracker.
Okay. Yeah,
it's
never
like
even
him and the kids
hear about it. Yeah.
Yeah, never.
I mean, the ads, like when you open up the streaming app, it was just like all in your face.
I mean, not everything can be Santa Claus with Tim Allen.
Yeah, we get it. You like Santa Claus.
Ross.
Jesus.
Now, Ross, is it only the first one, or do you like all three of them?
Who cares?
Oh, man, all three, baby.
Or the series they released on Disney Plus.
Wait, they did a series?
Yeah, there's a 2-season series.
People cared about it just as much as they did the second and third ones.
I mean, what other Christmas movie has gotten that much praise?
I mean, literally, we talked about.
There were a few.
A Christmas Story that's on 24 hours a day.
If you haven't seen it, check out 8-Bit.
It's like
10 cents Christmas is running.
8-Bit was great with Neil Patrick Harris.
Yeah.
However, I cried. I cried at that movie. I cry at a lot of movies. There was literally, when I was on the radio, there was a Twitter account that was made called "Did Josh Cry?" It might still be. It still might be active. I don't know. But people would literally things would happen. They would tag me and say, "But did Josh cry?" And the answer is always yes. I'm just an emotional bowl of pudding. But loved the movie. Cried during the movie. Didn't watch it again the next year. That's my point. It's like these are all great movies, and to your point, Dan, that I'd love to go back to. I just don't. I don't want.
There's one with Ryan Reynolds that maybe it was last year.
Oh God. I don't know.
It ended up being way better. Like I turned it on just thinking, yeah, I need background noise or whatever. And it was more of a musical. Spirited.
Yeah,
I haven't seen that one yet.
So that was either, but I want to because it's him and Will Ferrell.
Isn't that another Christmas Carol movie?
It is. Oh, it is. Okay.
Well,
inspired
by. There are definitely some significant parallels.
It's on Apple TV or Apple Plus, whatever. I don't have that. So
I'm a Samsung device,
so it's okay.
And it's a musical,
so
that's fine. Musicals are fine.
Martin, just come over. We'll watch it together.
Wait a minute. Back up. Hold on. Martin, you don't like musicals?
They're fine. I'm
Whoa!
now see. I say this right, but
Anyone else
again,
here judging?
I
Because
I loved A Hanukkah Carol, which is a musical.
Oh,
But that's
weird.
that's in a theater.
The
Okay.
thing.
That's a
Yeah.
play.
Have
That's
you
a
seen
show.
Hamilton live?
I have not seen it live, but that
Okay,
was
we're going to
actually,
see
like, the
Hamilton. We're going to go see Into the Heights.
So you haven't seen
I
Wicked.
absolutely loved Hamilton on when it came out on Disney Plus. In fact, I then started listening to the soundtrack on Spotify, and you know how it does like the year in review thing?
Mhm.
All of my songs were from Hamilton.
Okay.
There's a really
Okay.
good Punk Rock Factory cover.
So,
There is.
are you sure you don't like musicals? Like maybe you just don't give them enough time because it sounds
I
like if
probably
you
don't.
see one, then you enjoy it. You went and saw one about a Jewish whatever you call
Hanukkah
it.
Carol.
Yeah.
And now you're seeing it for a third time. You saw Hamilton, and then it was your entire Spotify. I'm assuming you haven't seen Wicked yet.
I have not.
Oh,
I will
Martin,
probably.
bro date.
You know what? Actually, the new
God, I
Mean
wanna go
Girls
see
is
Wicked
also
so bad.
musical. I enjoyed that too.
Okay,
I made
So
a
maybe I
list
do
So-
enjoy them.
just
my
go ahead
5
and retract
all-time,
that last statement.
musicals.
I'm sorry,
I'm
what was that, Ron?
I didn't do that.
I didn't even.
Well-
It's fine. We're moving on. Okay. Any
didn't do a
other
musical?
any other Christmas movies that you guys?
Love Actually.
Okay, that was. Go ahead. The floor is yours, Martin.
Harry Potter.
I
You're
mean,
not
it's
Martin.
like what, 15, 20 years old at this point, and like
2003.
Keira Knightley still does it, you know, in that
Keira
movie.
Knightley.
Oh, actually, yeah. There
I see it has
is
Liam Neeson in it. Does he save any children that are taken?
He does not. No, actually, I like the story. I mean, it's just a bunch of small stories all intertwined. I really like the one with the prime minister and I guess the secretary. I don't know. It sounds like a different kind of story.
Oh, Hugh Grant. Prime Minister.
Yes. But
yeah, Ross has seen that film.
I like
It's a little
that
bit
story
different.
arc.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good story arc.
Okay. Anyone else have a either guilty pleasure or a movie they have to see every year? Because if not, I have one.
Well, I have to watch A Christmas Story because my parents always said that I looked like Ralphie when I was a kid.
I can see that.
Yeah.
So I have to every year watch the claymation film A Year Without a Santa Claus.
I just watched that the other night.
A lot of people
Never
don't
heard of
even
it.
know what that is, right? And then
Yeah.
I say, the one with Heat Miser and Snow Miser, and they go, "Who?"
What?
And I'm like,
Yeah.
"Oh boy,
Like
I
me.
thought this movie was a little bit more popular." It was my mom's favorite Christmas. She watched it every year,
Okay.
and so I
That
just
makes
like
sense.
now I have to watch it every year. But I love it. I love the message with it. I love everything about it. And I don't know why. Like Julie hates the claymation stuff. I don't.
Mhm.
To me, that's like the tradition. It's like that's the
Mhm.
old school timey
That's
Christmas.
the Rudolph the Red-Nosed
Rudolph, yeah.
Frosty.
Well, Frosty wasn't claymation. Frosty was animated.
No, but still, that's an old school like.
Yeah. But I think it was it just there was more than those for claymation that I'm not remembering what they were. But I like the claymation style. I don't know. It brings me back.
The
I
old
know some
the
people
old
don't.
Rankin stuff was
Yeah.
phenomenal.
So that's mine. Anyone else? I don't want to,
No.
kind of, Dan, you got any that you have to watch?
The one ever since we stumbled on it, we watched the first 5 minutes of Santa Jaws, and my wife and I just sit there just laughing hysterically.
Santa Jaws has made it now.
Yeah.
Smells eggnog in the water.
Brilliant.
I'll send you right to jingle hell.
Oh, God. Well, I think that's good. I think we covered a lot today.
Yeah.
I do want to quickly give it a shout out. I did get a cup. I know I complained a lot about
You?
I didn't get a cup. I know
No.
me. What? That doesn't make sense.
Yeah, you didn't need it.
And then Jocelyn reached out to Corey Fissler, who sent me a cup. So thank you guys.
Nice.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
And I appreciate you guys. I appreciate everyone who watched this, who's following us on Facebook. We're so close to 100 followers. We need to get there. You guys don't understand. If we get there, then every time one of us is
Live
at
stream.
Disney, we can live stream. And that's a big deal for us. Even if you guys don't watch it, we don't care. We
Yeah,
just
if
want
you
to
want
get
to
it
hear me
it's
talk
important.
more, if
Right.
you want to hear me talk more,
I was
Yeah.
gonna say, do
If
we
you
want
want
to give Ross
really-
that power?
You want to see Ross unfiltered?
I was gonna
Yes,
say,
Ross Unfiltered is Ross at Disney.
Ross just said that, and then we lost 5 followers. So, all right. Take that statement
But yeah,
back.
I mean, Ross will be down soon. I'll be down next weekend.
Yep.
yeah,
will
we'll
also
be down
be
there
down.
for
We'll all be
10
together
days.
again for MegaCon, which
Cannot
is
wait.
fast approaching again.
Yeah, and not breakfast balls.
Don't get me started on that. I want that, but that's a different. That's
Yes.
next week's episode.
That's a great topic for next week's episode. Thank you, boys. I love you, boys. I hope you guys have a great Christmas, great holidays, and we'll talk to you before the New Year's.
I got one by for the Star Wars nerds.
Yes.
Merry Sithmas and Happy Holidays.
Happy holidays.
Nice.
I love it.
Love it.
Cheers, boys. Love you. Thank you, everyone.
Cheers, buddy.
Thank you, everyone, for watching. Have a great holiday. And tune in next time because we're not done yet.